Beware of the broken window effect in your relationship. Psychology has a famous concept called the broken window theory, which states that if a broken window is left unrepaired, not only will that window continue to be damaged, but other windows will likely be broken as well. In intimate relationships, this manifests when you share your past pain with your partner. Initially, they may sympathize and comfort you, but if it happens too often, they might start to think that there must be a reason why you're pitted and begin to treat you accordingly. Manifestations in relationships. For instance, when you tell your partner about how poorly your ex treated you, they might think, if your ex treated you badly, yet you stayed with them, perhaps I don't need to treat you that well either. Maybe being slightly better than your ex is enough. Similarly, flaws that might have gone unnoticed become apparent once you mention them, naturally leading your partner to focus on these aspects in the future. In essence, constantly showing your partner the parts of yourself that you deem unlovable is like breaking your own window. This creates a psychological suggestion for your partner, making it more likely for them to break other windows as well. Those old wounds you've revealed can become reasons for them to hurt you, turning into thoughts like, now I understand why they treated you that way. You deserve to be unloved. This is an instinct deeply rooted in our subconscious, often unrelated to one's character but tied to human nature itself. It's similar to how you might tell yourself to be disciplined, but once you start scrolling on your phone, you can't stop. Or how eating one piece of fried chicken can lead to giving up and indulging in a full meal. When you unconsciously start to self-deprecate or complain about past misfortunes in front of your partner, it's like taking that first bite of fried chicken. You're unknowingly breaking the rules and providing your partner with a flawed template. I've endured great hurt before, so you can treat me the same way. If you don't learn from this and continue to lay bare all your past experiences of feeling unloved and rejected to each new partner, constantly guiding them towards negative emotions and suggestions, the outcome is unlikely to be positive. You might not even realize that the failure isn't solely caused by your partner, but that you've unknowingly pushed them into a position where they hurt you. Over time, after experiencing several failed relationships, you may find yourself trapped in a compulsive cycle that's hard to break. You'll constantly test and suspect your partner's feelings, questioning their love through continuous acting out to test their commitment. Alternatively, you might develop an abandonment mentality, commonly known as avoidant attachment. This means that once you enter an intimate relationship, you instinctively activate defense mechanisms and avoid problems at the first sign of conflict or pressure. So, how can we avoid this broken window effect in intimate relationships? First, we need to reduce negative suggestions and positively guide our partner's love for us. Instead of saying things like, "Don't you love me? Were you better to your ex? Why don't you understand me?" which break your own windows, try saying, "You're so good to me. You really love me so much." At first, your partner might not think much of it, but over time, these positive suggestions will lead them to think, "I do love her very much. I feel she deserves even better." It's also important to let your partner know that you are loved by others, such as friends or parents. When you tell them about your unfortunate family background or betrayals by friends, making them think they're your only lifeline rescuing you from dire straits, you're unknowingly provoking their darker side. What you thought was a lifeline might end up being the last straw that breaks you. By exposing your vulnerabilities and putting yourself down, you're boosting their confidence at your expense. Over time, your perceived value decreases while theirs increases, inevitably leading to an imbalanced relationship. Finally, if a brick falls from your inner fortress, don't expect others to repair it for you. They're more likely to help it crumble further. This is human nature. Be wary of the broken window vulnerability in human nature and don't readily expose your weaknesses. If you enjoyed this series, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Your free likes are the greatest encouragement for me. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.